Coming out today means that you're serious. Put them in their place because you're on a TV show where your big brains make big dough.
Good evening. Good evening and welcome. My name is Brent Hart. I'm Executive Director of the Oklahoma City Philharmonic. And thank you for taking a bit of your Labor Day weekend and spending it with us. We know you could be anywhere tonight, and we're so grateful that you're here with us. Tonight's concert is made possible through our sponsorship with Scissortail Park. Let's please give them a round of applause for making.
Hello everyone and good morning. It is Wednesday morning, although it feels very much like it should just be Tuesday because it was Labor Day weekend and Monday I didn't go into work because I was at WriterCon in Oklahoma City over this weekend, and so just kind of like a mini vacation. It was such a blast. So, because my book is published, I not only got to go to WriterCon and see a bunch of old friends and make a bunch of new friends, I also, I went to classes and was like a sponge absorbing so many, things to learn about marketing my book and about the publishing world and about creative ways to write. And I even was able to do some writing yoga, like a little stretch session for, if you're hunched over at your desk typing or writing all day, you need to get some stretches in. So anyway, it was a lovely weekend. And I also had 10 paperback copies of my book, Evergreen and the Silver Tree, and I did a book expo where I got to have a table set up with a whole bunch of other writers, many of whom are Christian writers. I actually shared a table with a Christian writer named Lori. Lori, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I might butcher it, but it's Lori Altbaumer. I'm going to put it in the description box below so that you can look at her stuff and actually be able to read her name and maybe not butcher the pronunciation. But she writes Christian fiction as well, I think geared towards women, and as well as devotionals too. So we shared a table, and we got to, essentially have people come and look at our books and decide whether or not they wanted to purchase our books. And I had 10 paperback copies of my book, and I sold them all. And when I tell you that I did not expect that, I really didn't. I didn't expect that, but God is really good. And, you know, I know that there's kind of an ebb and flow, I think, to, you know, book sales. And anyway, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for this weekend. My husband got to come with me over the weekend. He was the most supportive husband in the world. And we just had a fun, restful weekend after packing up my mom's home and her moving into a new home, and just kind of the exhaustion that comes from that mixed with grief of losing my dad. It was much needed to just have a fun getaway and do all the writing things and get to rest and get to laugh. We laughed so much, my husband and I did. It was just wonderful. So I'm telling you all about that. And then we got back on Monday, and immediately on Tuesday went back into the real world, into our jobs, and which I love too. So Tuesday, yesterday, felt so much like a Monday, but it was Tuesday. And then today is Wednesday. And so I'm just gonna take you along my journey, just do some vlogging, and also kind of using this as a bit of a writing diary to keep myself accountable. I'm going to try to do some writing sprints today. Not even try to do writing sprints. I'm going to at least do one writing sprint today. I really need to get back into a solid writing routine. I haven't been in a solid writing routine really since wedding planning. And life has just been crazy busy, and I need to keep myself more accountable, and I definitely am inspired and motivated to get back to writing, even though not every day am I going to feel, or is anybody going to feel like doing something, even if they love the something that they're doing. So this is just kind of, you know, me posting here and saying, this is accountability. I am going to get some writing sprints done today. I will have about an hour break before choir rehearsal begins after work. So I'm gonna go to a coffee shop that's just right around the corner and do some writing sprints and take you along my journey. So talk to you guys soon. All right, I am a sweaty mess because I have been sitting outside, but I went to the bakery district after having a really good productive day at work, and I did a writing sprint. Well, it really wasn't a writing sprint because I wrote for about an hour. Had not written this, story for a while, so I was thinking that it was going to be very, very hard to do. But I don't know, the Lord was good. He got me back into the world fairly quickly, and I wrote, and scenes came out that felt really, really good, more like character development type scene, and it was great. I might not think the writing is great a couple of days from now when I look back and I'm like, look at all the editing that needs to be done. But that's a perfectionist mindset. Edits later, I'm just gonna continue moving forward. And it felt so good. And my friends Abby and Effie were with me. So we all were working on stuff, doing writing sprints together, and it felt so good. And now I have to get back to choir, so yay. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2, which means it is Thursday, day 2 of my keeping myself accountable in my writing journey. So today's Thursday. I get to go into work and have a good day, but I'm also hoping to find some little writing sprints here and there whenever I can. And if I have to wait till after work, that's fine too. But also, Wesley and I are going to go car shopping after work today. So my car, my Monte Carlo, that was like a 2007 Monte Carlo that I got for my graduation present at college. So when I graduated from college, my parents got me the Monte Carlo, and I have loved driving it, but alas, it is not safe to drive at all. And that could be a video for another time, but it is not safe to drive. We are going to trade it in and get another used car somewhere, hopefully on, you know, the cheaper side, which is a lot harder to do nowadays, I think, just because pricing is going up on everything. So anyway, there's going to be work, riding, car shopping. Prayers appreciated. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, and it's kind of a rainy day and also like a very, very, very sleepy day. But I am deciding that, you know, I don't always have to be bright and bubbly. I would love nothing more than to stay in bed, but it is definitely a work day. And I also want it to be, you know, at least semi-productive in like writing and marketing kind of day. And so, you know, I'm just gonna take you along my journey, and we're gonna do it tired today, and that's okay.